of the Big Ten. I've said that that's a top heavy league, and that everything past team four is not
Yeah.
good. But even I have to look at that and say, well, wait a second now. Penn State, was their road in the bracket favorable? Sure. They'll get to show it against Notre Dame. Ohio State looked like mediocre against Michigan. Now they're just beating the hell out of people. It's almost time for college football pundits, fans, and whoever to maybe the Big Ten is on to something because they've done it the last 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at the SEC objectively, there isn't that just standalone perfect team. There's a lot of good teams, but
Yes.
but Matt, those good teams have had flunker days. So I mean, when you and that was really hard part. I mean, Ole Miss is the only one that even showed a pulse in the postseason, but they were playing an undermanned Duke, so I don't think you can read a whole lot into that. But I just think it's inherent with the SEC. And Matt, I know my position. I know what I've done. But you have to look at yourself in the mirror sometimes and say, you know what, this may not be a very good year. And I'll get pushback saying, well, you can't say that until Texas is out of it. Well, you can say that. Alabama was a huge disappointment. LSU was way off the charts. Georgia was below average for them. I mean, that's how good Georgia has been, is
Yeah.
that they seemed average and they made it to the quarterfinals of the college football playoff. But every single SEC team has flaws. And the idea that Ole Miss could lose to Kentucky, Alabama could lose three double digit favored games. It's hard to comprehend, and we have never seen it before. But you now know why a year ago next week Nick Saban bailed out,
Yeah.
because he not only had the best team, he had the best second team, and I mean it's been said many times, but it's worth repeating that. I mean, he had future number one draft choices on the reserve team. That's how. I mean, he was deep. He was so deep it was ridiculous. Nobody's that deep anymore.